An 86-year-old man will likely live out his final years in prison, captured and convicted for a murder that happened nearly 40 years ago. Advances in DNA technology made it happen. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke with a prosecutor who helped close this case. Peyton.
And Barbara Villarreal's family, the victim in this case, they flew to North Texas from Indiana for those victim impact statements today. They said on the stand that they finally have closure, and then they went on to thank the generations of Garland detectives and the Dallas County DA who all did not give up. The family of Barbara Villarreal traveled a long way for a short hearing Tuesday morning. But they've been waiting 38 years to hear the man who brutally killed the Garland woman admit in court he is a murderer.
Barbara's mother, 93 years old, still alive, and what was very important to her and the rest of the family is that she lived to see the day somebody was convicted for murdering her daughter.
On November 7th, 1986, Villarreal was found stabbed to death at a home off Cobalt Street in Garland. For nearly 40 years, the case turned cold until a new forensic technique matched a decades-old blood sample to now 86-year-old Laborio Canales, Villarreal's brother-in-law. Tuesday's murder conviction is the Dallas County District Attorney's first using what's called investigative genetic genealogy, or IgG. One of Canales' family members had DNA in a public database.
This is an investigative tool, but it's not solving the cases. We still need traditional police investigation methods, detectives and agents out working the grounds. They're traveling, interviewing people. This doesn't replace any of that, but this certainly helps us, identify and put people on the right track to make sure that we do get it right.
Canales, a Mexican citizen, was arrested in New Mexico last summer. Investigators noticed he was traveling back and forth across the U.S.-Mexico border. When he went to visit family in New Mexico in July 2023, the FBI was waiting for him. Once in custody, Canales confessed to the murder, stating he killed Villarreal over a family dispute. After Tuesday's guilty plea, Canales was sentenced to 20 years in a Texas prison. Right before Canales was taken away, Villarreal's family sent a strong message stating they will never let him occupy their thoughts again, and the life he lived should be considered a gift.
They may have done some ungodly acts in their lives, but they know that they might be meeting their maker sooner than later, and I do think it helps get people to accept responsibility, plead guilty.
Now, back in '86, Villarreal's husband was interviewed by police and then later cleared by police, but the husband was later killed in a shootout in Mexico in 1988, 2 years after Villarreal was murdered.